Thrift Store Dave here. Today I am going up to Wisconsin to do some work on the summer house, and while up there, gonna see if this neighborhood garage sale I learned about is worthwhile. Come along with me. Lots of shirts here. Some suits. This is a Ralph Lauren denim shirt, so asking price is $1. I'm gonna grab that. They were saying handbags are $1 too. So let's look around. Oh, this is a Vera Bradley in good shape. Gonna take that for the price. And, ooh, check that out. Here we go. Again, for $1 a piece. I think I'm gonna take the rest of these. Deep into this coach. Well, this one's beat up. This Liz Claiborne's in pretty good shape. This one is a old Forever 21, so I might try that one. And let's see here. We have Tear Panda. I'm gonna look that up. Lots of shirts. Gonna dig through some t-shirts. These are local. Oh, here we go. Guy divided. Star Wars. Some pants we might check that are dress pants. Bunch of ties. We'll dig through these, see if I find any worth it. Lots of kids games, also $1. Might take a look at some of these. I've settled on these board games for $1 a piece. Going through this bin, I'm gonna see if this is a bunch of drawer pulls, because these could be something I can use on a project. Lots of shoes and look at shoes, but they're mostly women, so I don't know a lot about them. All right, just did a great haul. Filled a bin, actually rounded up to $25 to pay for the bin, to be able to walk out with that. Also, opening up the car, hit a garage sale before this that I just didn't have the presence of mind to record because these items were so awesome. Let me show you. Was able to grab 14 PlayStation 2 games for $1 a piece. Also some vintage Vans and some vintage Converse All-Star Kids shoes that fit my son's size perfectly. And a Disney Traditions Jim Shore piece for $20. So I'm gonna go through everything more clearly now and let you know what everything is expected to go for. All right, so I'm back in Chicago. Figured I would do this outside because my kids are inside watching TV for a little bit. I spent $65 total, and of that, I ended up keeping the 4 board games just for the summer home, so we have stuff to do when we're up there. But let's go through what I've got. Got a whole tub here. Ended up paying about $10 for 14 different PlayStation 2 video games. Lots of different ones included. Gran Turismo, a couple different Madden. Madden tends to be a collectible franchise, as well as some of the Tiger Woods golf ones. So I know they're worth more than $1 a piece. I figured it was a chance that was worth taking. At that same garage sale, so not pictured on the stuff I was hunting for earlier, I paid $5 for a pair of old Vans. Now, they're not the chunky ones, at least I don't think they are, correct me if I'm wrong, but they are in good shape, and these are early Y2K, based on the age of all the video games and being told this was their son who moved out. So I'm thinking these are gonna have a decent resale value, especially when compared to the $5 that I paid for them. So very happy that skater stuff's coming back. At the same time, was very happy that I grabbed these Converse All-Stars for youth size 7, which happen to be the size my son's wearing right now. So this is $5 well spent that I think I'm gonna just keep these. And if he refuses to wear them, then I know I'll sell them for more than $5. But very cute Converse shoes. The last thing I got at that garage sale was the most profitable, I think. It is a Disney Traditions Enesco piece, and it is a Mickey Mouse like holiday themed one where he has Santa's list and he's going around the world, and it's new in its original packaging. They never displayed it. Took it out to show me that it has no broken parts, but for $20 I did not haggle because I looked up comps just casually while I was there, and I saw the exact same piece go for $54 online plus shipping. So it's at least a $30 profit. I'm hoping maybe more at holiday season time. All right, at the other garage sale, you saw I was able to pay $1 a piece for certain items, and so great deals. It's an interesting dad joke opportunity because the guy who was hosting that sale is a retired magician, so you could say that I helped make his stuff disappear. One thing that I grabbed very promptly was a Polo by Ralph Lauren old denim dress shirt. I think if I iron this, it's in good shape. I think I'll get a decent buck for that. I have to look up some comps, but probably $20 to $30 for a $1 investment. I pick up ties. He didn't have a lot of good ones, but I bought a unique one. It's coating, computer coating. It's a Y2K tie. And so it's vintage just by nature of its age, but if there's any niche collectors that like computer programming ties, this could be a $20 bill. Right, then there were all of the handbags that I went through. So here we are. I don't know a lot about a lot of handbags, but this looked to be an original Coach bag. So this I was very excited about. The only problem is one part of the leather swatch is peeling. And so that clearly will impact its value. I know vintage Coach bags are becoming more popular, so I may not make much on this with this damage, but if someone is interested, I'll make more than the $1 I paid for it. So it was a risk worth taking. Along with that, I was able to get a Vera Bradley bag in good shape, working zippers with another bag inside. And so this 2-in-1 component, I'm hoping will yield some profit because it's a very lightly used bag, and different patterns from different years go for good sums sometimes. Again, for a buck, couldn't beat the price. Got an old Forever 21 embroidered bag. Not sure if this has any value, but again, for $1, I can give it to someone at my office who would appreciate it. And the same goes for this other bag by a brand called Relic. So I'm gonna look this up and see if it has any value. But when it's $1 a piece, I'm just gonna shoot first and ask questions later, especially when I'm getting gouged at my local thrift store. Also picked up a faux leather Liz Claiborne bag. Again, we'll check comps. If not, work donation. And then lastly, there was another one I'm gonna look up, but take some time because I'm not in a hurry. It's an interesting denim type bag, and it's called Tear Panda. So we'll see if that has any value also. So that's all the handbags. That was a quick, bundle of goods that I was able to grab. Very happy about that. The last thing I negotiated for was this box, okay? On top was one vintage brass drawer pull. Now vintage drawer pulls people tend to like because they can restore old things. And when this container said 31 on it, I opened it, and yes, there are 31 of these in here, and they date to the 70s. So they're not mid-century modern, but for $5, I know I'm gonna sell them for a lot more. So if you ever find old vintage furniture pieces, snap them up, especially if they're brass and they might have ivory in the center like this. People love to repurpose things and redecorate things. So overall spent, let's see, I think it was 65 bucks. Of that, I'm probably gonna keep about 10 bucks worth of those things. So 55 bucks in for things that I'm hoping to resell to keep this hobby going. And yeah, learned some new things and looking up some new comps. So had some fun while running errands and incidentally finding some goodies. So yeah, thanks for watching along with me this week. Please like the video if you do. Subscribe if you haven't and want to watch more of this type of content. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching as always. I'm Thrift Store Dave.